Good morning and welcome to Get Your Back, a 10-minute Pilates session. Hope you're well. Yeah, the sun's not shining this morning. What's going on? But it's quite nice. It's nice and cool out there. So enjoy. I'm sure the sun will be back later. So I hope you're well. It's work this morning. I thought I wouldn't come on quite as early. And we'll just wait for a few people to come on. So lots of people here. Lisa, Lucy, Maureen, Rachel, good morning, and Annabelle, and Kim, I hope you've been doing your flower arranging, some of you, that we did yesterday. In the membership we had a flower arranging for your mindset, and do you know what, it was really good. So if you're in the membership, do go and have a look when I put it in there. Anyway, so today we're going to work on the back, and it's a really important part that we kind of forget sometimes. I think we always focus on the core and the glutes and stuff like that, so we're just going to work a little bit on the back. Brilliant. Oh, arrangement done. Rachel, put it in the Facebook group. I'd love to see it. I was lucky because I got given one. Anyway, okay, let's start on all fours. Let's have the knees underneath the hips, the hands underneath the shoulders, and I just want you to lengthen. Find your neutral. So it's really important that we don't just let our back dip. So I want you to bring the pubic bone and breastbone in line, and you can do that on all fours, so that's fine. And then I want you to lengthen and feel like your chest is going through your arms, between your arms. From here, we're going to tuck the tailbone under and take it into a cat stretch. So pull up, pulling up, pubic bone towards the forehead, drawing up through that center, and lengthening all the way through that tailbone, all the way up the back. It's really easy to stretch out our upper back. We want to really focus on trying to get into that lower back as well. Good, and lengthening all the way through, lowering those armpits. Brilliant, well done. Good. Excellent. Ooh. And just do one more for me. So if this is your first major bit of movement this morning, then enjoy it. Good. And relax. From there, we're going to lower to the floor, and we're going to make sure that we find neutral here as well. So turn to the floor, glutes working. Just take your legs slightly apart and turn those hips out so your feet are out. Elbows into the side, hands wide, lengthening through the top of the head and lowering those armpits. Imagine that ice cube under your belly button, and we're going to come up, breathing out as we do so. We're not going too high to start with. I want you to focus on the techniques. So squeeze the glutes, pull out the center, and come back. And again, lengthening, lowering those armpits, pulling up through that center. Excellent, good. And we're going to do two more like that. Breathing out, lowering those armpits, drawing up through that center. Good. And then if you can either stay like this, lift a little bit higher, and start to lengthen the arms. So they're just to help you up. It's not a push-up, remember. So we're trying to get an extension in that back. So keep that going for me, lowering those armpits, lengthening, squeezing the glutes, pulling up through that center, and back down. Good, let's do two more. Feel that stretch in the neck if you can. And back. And one more. Oh, that feels really nice, actually. I hope it does for you too. Good. Well done. Brilliant. From there, back on your heels, and we'll take it into a child pose. But we're going to take one arm across. Oh, here comes the sun. And just lean into that shoulder so you get a nice stretch. Lovely. And do the other side. Good. Okay, from here onto all fours. So we're going to work that back now. So the knees underneath the hips, the hands underneath the shoulders, lengthen through that spine and find that neutral again. So we need to stay in neutral when we do the next exercise. So we're going to do swimming. So we're going to lengthen one arm and lengthen the opposite leg, and make sure your hips are square to the floor. So the glute's going to lift the leg, the arm is going to be lifted by the shoulders and the muscles in your upper back. So breathing in and breathe out. We're going to stay this side. So keep it going this side. Now don't let that leg come up so much that you lose your neutral position. So you need to work through that center. So you're going to breathe in and breathe out. And again, really lengthening. One more. Good. And come back. Change sides. Lowering those armpits, taking it up. Good. And again, working through that center. Excellent. So again, you're drawing that tummy button to that spine. have no idea is normal how many I've done, so we'll do one more and relax. Good. Okay, I'm going to take it up a little bit. So you can stay here, you could stay on your knees, but we're going to try a full plank. I'm into planks this week, you might, some of you might realise. So I want you to get this right. So lengthen through that spine. Imagine your chest coming out between your arms, okay? We're going to take one leg away and tuck the toe under. We're going to squeeze the glute, get that leg working, and make sure we're working through that centre. And we're just going to take the other leg here. Now, you shouldn't feel this in your back, so if you do, you might have seen I just turn under. I keep lengthening and lowering my armpits, and I am drawing that tummy button towards my spine. Keep the breath going if you can. If that's too much, just hold it down on your knees. That's absolutely fine. Come out of it, come back, take it into a cat stretch for me. Good, and relax. Let's try it one more time. So it's all about lengthening all the time, and that will keep you in that nice straight line. But don't want to see your bottom up like that. Tuck it under. Lift those hips, lift that centre. Good, from here. So if you can, just add a bit of movement. Push the heels towards the floor. Breathing in, breathing out, and do that one more time. Woohoo! Lovely. And bring those knees down. Excellent. Cat stretch. Quick one. And then come down onto your arms. Lovely. So, pubic bone to the floor. I hope you feel all right after that. Pubic bone to the floor, lengthening through the spine. So we're going to keep the pubic bone towards the spine. The glutes are working. Feel a nice stretch in the stomach as we lift up. Okay? We're going to breathe out 3 little kicks and lower, 3 little kicks and lower. And I want you to keep lengthening. 3 little kicks and lower, 3 little kicks and lower. I don't want to see this happening. So you should always feel that stretch in your tummy, drawing that tummy button towards your spine as you do it. Good. Let's do 2 more each side. Keep working. You shouldn't feel it in your lower back. If you do, use that centre a bit more. Push the pubic bone to the floor and relax. Good. So, still working on that back. We're going to come in, lie on the floor, hands on the lower back. So, pubic bone to the floor, glutes working. So, I've tilted. I'm working through that centre. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm going to lengthen and lift those legs. 3 little kicks and lengthen. Good. Squeezing the glutes, pulling up through that centre and back down. So again, shouldn't feel this in your back. Lengthening, drawing that tummy towards that spine, really lengthening. And we'll do 2 more. And again, lengthen and lift. Lower those armpits, keep looking at the floor. Woohoo, good. And if you do feel it in your back, either just try and use those glutes in that centre a bit more and see if that helps. Usually it does. And last one. Or make sure you get into the floor. Well done. Out of that, into child's pose. Woo! It's still warm, even though I said it was cool. Okay, sit yourself down onto your bottoms and sit nice and tall for me. Take the legs out in front and we're going to sit up. So I want you to try and sit up on those seat bones. Take the hands behind the head, push the head into the hand. Now don't pull yourself forward, just sit tall and push that head back into that hand. So we're going to do a little tilt. We're going to lower those armpits and we're not going far, but we're going to keep pushing the head into the hand, really pulling up through that centre. Then I want you to look at your tummies and your legs as you come forward. From here, you're going to push up nice and straight. So it's a bit of an explosive movement. And again, lowering those armpits as you go. Keep looking ahead, drawing up through that centre as you tilt that pelvis, lowering those armpits. Look at your tummy, pull forwards, coming forwards, and then up. Let's do 1 more. Good. Tilting, squeezing those inner thighs, sending those legs away from you. Take it a little bit further if you can. Keep the armpits lowered. Look at your tummy, pulling forward, breathing out, coming forward, sorry. And then push up. Excellent. Okay. From there, bend your legs, arms out in front, roll yourself down. We're nearly there. Good. From here, heels underneath the knees, feet level with the seat bones, collarbone nice and open, and find that neutral. You're going to take it into shoulder bridge, just to finish up with. So lower back into the mat. Imagine that ball between your inner thighs, breathing out, peeling that spine off the mat, each vertebrae at a time. Keeping the connection with that ribcage towards your pelvis, up those shoulders. Good. In breath at the top, And then from that breastbone, taking it all the way down and back into neutral position. And again, taking it up, breathing out. Let those glutes work, inner thighs working, lengthening through the spine. Good. And one more. Suddenly got noisier in the world, hasn't it, again? Trains are going. And again, squeezing those glutes, opening up, lengthening. Last one, in breath, and really try. Hopefully you've got a little bit more movement in that back now. And take it down. Brilliant. Bring those knees to your chest, have a stretch, and sit yourself up. Good. I hope you've enjoyed. Give yourselves a clap. Well done. Brilliant. I will see you tomorrow for Bright Colour Friday. Can't believe it's Friday again. Have a lovely day and enjoy the sun when it comes out. Don't forget to like this video. Share it if you can. Do tell your friends about it. And do subscribe if you haven't already. Lovely. Take care and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.